Hi, my name is Opal Alapat, and we're here this week at Kscope 16, and today I'm interviewing Rob Lockard. Hi Rob, how are you?
I am doing fabulous. It's been a great conference so far. Lots of great sessions and lots more to come.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a Oracle DBA, designer, developer, architect. I specialize in the security aspects of the Oracle database, and I have other things I'm interested outside of the Oracle world.
And you actually have a very interesting story about why you're into security and so passionate about it. Would you care sharing it with us?
Yeah, it's a little depressing. About 10 years or so ago, my mother got a keylogger on her machine, and my mother's in her late 70s, and somebody wiped out her bank accounts, her retirement account, and it pushed my mother over the edge. She grew up during the Depression, and she was actually hospitalized in the mental health ward because she lost it. That following Thursday, it was Thanksgiving, my nephew was killed by a drunk driver, and then the following Friday, my father had a stroke. So that was a very bad week for me. And I still bring back that trigger was, my mother's accounts being wiped out. Of course, the banks made everything good. They're insured. Everything came out okay. But when you try to explain that to somebody who grew up during the Depression, they just remember being destitute. So I take security very seriously.
What do you think are some of the common pitfalls that companies make regarding security?
The implementation of their security, not understanding all the aspects of it. I'll give you a beautiful example. I just bid on a contract, and they gave very specific task orders to be done, and it was migrating a system from one platform to another. And they said, in the order, they said migrate all the data, then they said implement encryption. That's backwards. You need to set the encryption up first, so as you migrate the data in, it gets encrypted. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing ghost data everywhere to clean it all up. So not understanding the best ways to implement technologies, that's where people tend to make mistakes.
Okay. And you work for your own company, correct? Oraclewizard?
Yes. I started Oraclewizard about 1996, so 20 years ago.
Wow. So this is a pretty lucrative business. Have you always done security?
I've done database design. I've done meat and potatoes DBA work, which is, you can always find work for DBAs. Development work, architected systems, design systems from the ground up, and generally when we design systems from the ground up now, security is a feature that we build into the design. So.
And has that evolved over time? Before, was that something that people were thinking about, or now they're maybe thinking about it more because of all the identity theft and issues and hackers?
My customer set has always had one foot in security. My customer set is generally the federal government. Okay. So they've always had security, but it's been gradually improving as the industry changes and the attacks change. You have to constantly improve what you're doing. Really though, I can go back, say, to 1997, 1998. Security wasn't even a hard thought. It's like, okay, you got a username, password, boom, that's our security. Really, we've come a long way from there.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your sessions this week. What are you presenting on?
I'm presenting one on holistic database security, where we take a 30,000-foot view of our database environment. And we look at all the issues in there. We look at the attack surface. What can be attacked? Because any node on the network can be attacked. And we get down, we discuss listeners, we're discussing people. People can be attacked too. That is a node on the network. We're discussing encryption, strong encryption. We're talking about redaction, because redaction is a privacy feature, it is not a security feature. And I get into that because you can easily get around the redaction. So.
Okay. And did you say you're presenting more than one session or one session?
Oh yes, my other session is on encryption and baseline practices. We're looking at how data can leak from transparent data encryption in clear text. There are certain cases, if you hit it, you can actually extract the data out in clear text. Give you a beautiful example. If you grab histogram data on encrypted columns, it's stored unencrypted in the statistics tables. So you need to be aware of that. And we also talk about chasing ghost data, because if you move data into an encryption, what Oracle does is your old data, in order to do it rapidly, they actually just flip a bit. They do not overwrite the block. So if I copy a table into an encrypted table space, I go back, I have to get rid of all of this ghost data.
Oh, wow.
Because I can get to the data even though you can't see it in the database with a select statement, I can still find it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, it sounds like some great sessions this week.
Yeah.
When are you presenting?
I'm presenting today at 11, tomorrow at 4, and I am doing the Lunch and Learn tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
I think that's at noon. So.
Okay. And what are you looking forward to the rest of this week at Kscope?
Looking forward to a lot of great sessions on everything from tuning. Wanted to take a couple EPM sessions so I can start wrapping my head around that, looking at the entire stack, because really this conference gives us the entire stack from the financials down to the database.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations on being a speaker, and it's great seeing you.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.